All right. 13 love, 13 knowledge, 13 wisdom, 13 respect. This is your creation 13. Today we're going to be discussing about new paradigm, right? New paradigm. That's the latest trend, um, latest belief, latest understanding, understanding, and overstanding that we're going into a different way of life. And what does that look like? What does a different way of life look like, right? There's thoughts and beliefs of what uh, that could look like, right? But at the end of the day, it's your transformation, right? At the end of the day, it's your choices in your life. And at the end of the day, um, how do you want to redefine or shape your reality, right? That's huge. That is huge. And it starts with you. It starts on where you want to be in life, right? The world, if you focus a lot on news and focus a lot on the transforming states or the state where the world is just crumbling and breaking in different areas, right? It distracts you from your transformation, right? Your transformation. And what does that look like, right? Man, there's just so many different kind of videos that I was seeing today about belief structures and about just different out of this world type things. Like I really feel that people need to have the wow and the pizzazz and uh, all these things to kind of grip your attention, right? And that's the way with any video, right? I keep it real, I keep it raw for a reason, and it's because it needs to be focused on you, right? Not focused on me, but it needs to be focused on you and why you're here, right? You watch me, you're on a spiritual journey. So what does this look like, right? Getting all rid of all the pizzazz and all the beliefs and all these things. There's basic systems that you can use in your life to make you better, right? To make you better, which is what? Meditation, which is what? Praying, um, going out into nature, watching the sun rise, watching the sun set, watching the moon rise. And, if you go out and watch the sunrise, you can see the moon set as well. And it's meditating in those atmospheres, um, communicating within yourself as you're out in nature. If it's cold outside, hey, you're going to have to do it inside. Um, Set the mood for the meditation, set the will and intent of why you're going into meditation, as well as prayer, and then travel within yourself to find answers. It's very simple. It's very simple. People overcomplicate it. People try to um, give you visualizations of how it's going to look, but truthfully and honestly, it's going to look the way you understand it. Look the way you understand it. You have to still the mind, you have to quiet the mind, and have that will and intent of why you're going into meditation. It's very simple. You also have to eat right, you also have to exercise, and you got to keep your motivations going and knowing why you do what you do, right? Um, Regardless of a new paradigm or not, you're still going to have bills to pay and you're still going to have to use the product of exchange, right? The product of exchange is always going to be here, no matter what kind of paradigm that shows up, no matter what kind of currency shows up, there's always going to be the product of exchange. That's the world we live in. So at the end of the day, I just want to make a quick video to discuss what this new paradigm is, all about you at the end of the day. If you are with people who um, are tribe oriented and have that same understanding, right? Um, it can make it a lot smoother transaction. But at the end of the day, it's going to be about you. It's going to be up to you to find the tools and resources to develop your life in a better way, to level up your vibrations. It's not just a talk, right? Level up your vibrations is through that meditation state, through getting that energy charge through the sun, with sun gazing, and continuing forward there. As well as you can communicate with your guides, right? Christ is my guide, my rock, my foundation. It's ultimate go-to single voice, because you can get distracted with the many voices that can come in. So you want to make sure it's one voice, and then through that will and intent, then you can look to other guides if you need to give you different information. But Christ works for me, always has, single voice, just very mature, and will give you the answers you're seeking if it's meant for you to get those answers, right? Not every answer is going to be given to you, right? I'm the product of that, right? There's just some things that I have to go through to reach that next level of understanding and overstanding, and it's huge. Writing it down in a notebook of your strengths and your weaknesses, writing down your goals, writing down your will and intent for the meditations, writing down the visual presentations through the meditations, as well as through your prayer. Like praying, you're going to get answers. Could be one word, just one single word. Write it down. And then through your dreams, you're going to get a lot of visualizations of symbolisms that you have to write down as well. What was the color of the dress? What person showed up? Was it a relative? What did that relative mean to you? There's so many things that you can look at the end of the day. So as far as new paradigm, focus on you. Use the basic techniques: meditation, prayer, eating right, exercising, sun gazing when the sun rises and when the sun sets, as well as the moon when the moon rises. And then, like I said, when the sun rises, the moon is setting usually. So however you want to do that. But just stay focused and use the basic tools of nature and the basic tools of meditation. And that's going to get you where you need to be. It's going to make you explore more into you and discover things that need to be surrendered and released out of you as well. So hopefully that makes sense as we go through these changing shifts and changes. Don't get focused on all the glimmer and glam and pizzazz that's out there, because man, it's out there. It is out there. Shock value sells, bright over exaggeration sells. I mean, that's what I see my daughter watching all the time, is just this bam in your face over exaggerated drama, to catch people, and people have come accustomed to it. In America, in overseas, like Japan, for example, right? There isn't that wow factor, but more of a realistic factor, and that's what I bring to the table. There's some things I want to work on, but keeping it real and simple is key, right? Keeping it real and simple, man. You don't have to be looking for aliens and UFOs and all these things for the change to happen when the change happens in you, right? Christ said, look within yourself to discover the kingdom of heaven, speak with the Creator, speak with Christ within you, and then that will change your structure and atmosphere and your curiosities, as well as your interests. Like, what are you looking for on your spiritual journey, and explore into that as well. So hopefully that helps you. Keep it simple, keep it real. I'll go ahead and end this with a quick prayer and get out of here. So I thank you, Christ, for everything that you continue to bring to those who ask for answers and continued questions that we bring to you. I pray that you will continue to show us um, new ways to improve our lives, new ways to adjust as the world changes. You've taught me to keep things simple, and I pray that you will continue to teach each one of us on how to keep things simple through prayer and meditation, and continuously guide us into a simplified manner so then we can be mature and helpful with others. And I thank you so much for continuously pouring out that love um, and generosity that we all look for within our lives. Life is so chaotic and at times stressful, but through your love continues to put us back together. It allows us to surrender and release anything that may be bothering us or bugging us. So I thank you for that continuous love and always keeping that door open. So, amen, amen. So, yeah, so love yourself, keep shining bright. I'll talk to y'all later.